I Know a Place by Nat Cassidy. This is his short story collection. It has 10 short stories, 1 novella, and 1 poem. Not everything landed for me, but it's a really good variety. He has been a play writer for a really long time, and some of these short stories were plays at one time. It's got body horror, psychological horror, cosmic horror. So I'm really going to talk about 4 stories that I really like the most. And there's a couple other ones that are okay, but these are definitely ones that stood out for me. So Rest Stop. Rest Stop is his novella. That one opens up I Know a Place, and it is amazing. It's about a guy that travels to a rest stop, and he stops for gas, and he is the only one in the building. And he's like, this is kind of weird. I don't see anybody around. And he ends up going into the rest stop bathroom, and he ends up getting locked inside there. A lot of stuff happens after that, but also it's sort of about his life. You know, there's that term, poop or get off the pot. That definitely goes with his life, and then he's trapped in a bathroom. Really great story. There's so many twists and turns. He does make it out of the bathroom, and then back in, and then back out, and then it's a whole thing. But there's a lot of horror that's around him and even inside the bathroom, and it's pretty terrifying. I might not look at a rest stop the same way. That was definitely my that was my favorite one out of all the ones. I also like Nice. And Nice is about a Christmas elf that is tired of doing so much toy making. And he wants to encourage these nice kids to get on the naughty list so they don't get any presents and he doesn't have to make as much presents. But one kid takes it to the extreme. He notices that feeling naughty is nice. And that's actually kind of terrifying for everybody involved in this scheme to stop making presents. Another story that I really liked is called Come. And it is about a sex tape that is released in a high school, and basically when you watch this tape, you're doomed. It's kind of like It Follows meets The Ring. It really deals with teen sex and teen sexuality in a really interesting way, and it definitely shows the pressure that teens are on to have sex, and it's really interesting. I thought it did a really good job, and it's kind of terrifying. The last story I want to tell you about is called Run for Your Life. It is about a cover artist that is a musical savant, but he just can't make it in this world. And he ends up getting shown a time machine where he can go back in time. And at this time machine, he sees John Lennon meeting Paul McCartney. Circumstances happen where he ends up going inside this time machine. You're not really supposed to go inside of it. It's based on your blood and how much you put in. You get seconds, and he does something that gives him a whole lifetime, which is really interesting and really dark. But he ends up making the Beatles not happen, and then he becomes the Beatle and covers their songs. It's really interesting take on musicship and where songs come from. Stephen King did the intro for this book. It is a very Stephen King story that Stephen King will like, and I'm sure he put it in because Stephen King will love this story. Nat Cassidy, really good.